hi. Welcome to Kindful Knits. I'm Laura, and you can find me as Always Be Kind Yarn on Instagram and Ravelry.
And I'm Arminda. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Smells Like Knit.
And you can find Kindful Knits on Instagram and on Ravelry. We have a group on Ravelry, Kindful Knits. Look for us in both places and come join us and hang out.
Have fun in our shenanigans. It'll be great.
So thank you for joining us. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, thanks for coming back to see what we've got going on and what we've been up to these last 2 weeks.
We thought we'd bring you rainbows in January. How's that?
I like it.
Also, we have a special guest joining us later, so we had to make more room. That's exciting.
Did. We needed to make more room because we've got a friend that we keep talking about. She's coming to hang out with us today, and we're going to talk about some whips and just
whips
check
and
out.
plans.
Yeah,
whips
when
and plans.
when she gets here. So
we do have important old business from the last episode. We had a giveaway for the Onyx and Kyanite one-of-a-kind yarn. Charla Pekanovsky, if you see this or you know her, let her know to reach out to us. Kindful Knits on Instagram, Ravelry, or kindfulknits@gmail.com, and we will elect to send her. Who am I? I don't know what I'm talking about. We'll mail out the package.
yes,
but
so she was chosen for the last giveaway, and I don't have any contact info to send it to
we
her,
haven't received it. So,
and I'm not going to reach out. We will never reach out to you and ask for your personal information. So if you win one of our giveaways, you need to contact us so we can coordinate getting that to you.
And if we don't hear from Charla by January 31st, we will redraw. So, maybe you might have an extra chance to win the Onyx and Kyanite one-of-a-kind special.
Who knows?
Or, Charla, get in touch with us.
Yes,
do it.
We want to get you that package.
So, that being said, we have to draw for this week.
Yes, we do. So we have another drawing. Remember last time, if you joined us last time, you know that we talked about a mystery giveaway, and I wasn't quite sure what it was going to be. I left the choices at home. Well, I brought them with me today, and we are going to draw a mystery winner, or a winner for our mystery giveaway. I was thinking something kind of not Christmas, wintry kind of themed. New Year's. It was after New Year's when it was New Year's Day when we posted our last one.
Right.
And so you needed to comment on our last video, episode 11. There are 74 comments. Okay, probably half of them are my reply. That's probably what they are. Lots of comments.
This is so exciting. I love the giveaway.
So much fun.
I wish that YouTube had like an easy, free mechanism to just for
search.
giveaways.
Yeah, it would be nice. Okay, so 38 comments.
Okay, here
Yay.
we go. 38. Generate. 10. Number 10. Who is it?
A visit with Nana and Papa.
Oh,
That's
cute.
our friend Valerie.
What?
Yeah,
Well,
Valerie.
Valerie, do you want to show what she won?
Oh, yeah. Valerie, do you want to see what you won?
We can break the mystery now.
So excited. You are going to win. You're going to get a skein of the white. Super, super, super sparkly. I don't know if you can see that, but you can definitely in the blue. Blue and white, super, super sparkly. It felt fun for New Year's, for January. It just kind of felt like a fun vibe. So you are going to get these two. I already have your information, Valerie. But reach out to me and let's connect and let's make sure I've got the correct information, and I will get this in the mail to you.
And it'll
right
even
away.
probably have the label that fell off. We'll replace the label.
That's sorry, it didn't. I grabbed them on my way out the door, so here they are. But this is what you're going to get, Valerie. Congratulations, Nana! A visit with Nana and Papa, Valerie Fisher, and thank you for joining our podcast. And Valerie also has a podcast, and it's called A Visit with Nana and Papa. And it's a lot of fun knitting, talking about chatting with yarn and knitting. Her and her husband. It's a cute podcast. So check her out if you haven't.
That's awesome,
Valerie. Thank you, Valerie.
Yay, Valerie! Winner, winner. Speaking of winner, winner, can I throw my FO in right now?
Yes. You can throw your FO in any time.
You guys. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Winner, winner. chicken dinner.
I love
that
this.
chicken is so cute.
Look. Cluck, 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 cluck. This is Gertrude.
Oh my gosh, she's the cutest thing.
You know, I thought that this was just going to be so ridiculous, but these little pieces make the chicken. So this is this is my emotional support chicken that I did for the Knotty Knittress emotional support chicken along. And this is from the L.A. Knitting Tree. The Knitting Tree L.A. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. Emotional support chicken. What I've noticed, business, everything comes like right here. So I'm going to start holding things up here. But how cute is this chicken, you guys? It took me 2 days. This was 2 afternoons. It was like...
Because you'd started the cast on like it was just barely the last time we were here. I mean, you barely had it started.
Yeah, I think... It was like this. No, I pulled it out because that was a pumpkin. Because I can't remember things. I have a chicken brain. But I knew I wanted that yarn to be the chicken, so I pulled it out, restarted. I watched 2 long movies, and I got like to here. Then I watched a couple of podcasts
and finished it.
Literally, how cute is she?
She's so cute, and it's knit flat, and then you seam it together.
Seam it
right?
all up. It is an interesting construction. I will give that feedback. It's very. There were things that I was like, why did you do it that way? But it works. It's so cute. I love it. And I don't think the person that gets it watches the podcast, but she does see me on Instagram. And so one of I guess she's like a goddaughter or a niece, loves the chicken. So perfect. I hope they're not going to watch.
Getting it.
They're going to get it, and they don't even know it, and they already love it. So Gertrude's going to live at their house. How cute. How cute.
Winter chicken dinner. That was perfect insert for
I might have to make one just
chicken.
for winter chicken dinner. Put it on a stick.
That would be perfect.
Chicken on a stick. Anyway.
Oh, I love it because I really want to make one. And
you need to make one.
I really didn't. I wasn't really interested in making one before. Like initially, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, it's cute, fun, whatever. But I don't think I'll make one. But now,
it's so cute.
I mean, can you imagine it in rainbows?
It'd be great. I love these colors that I use.
I do too. Great
and
colors.
They're like, this is some scraps.
I love this one here.
Yeah. And it just turned out so good. Okay.
You did a great
so
job.
I'm just going to hold the chicken so if people want to see it while
for emotional support.
For emotional support. I feel fine though. She can just sit right. Anyway, it's so funny.
Just sit right there.
She can just watch our show like this. Just watch our show. She's like, you should comment to win.
Here,
her little head's all crooked. She's so cute.
Put her right here in the middle so she can sit right in the middle of us.
But she can't see. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Okay.
Oh, see, Gertrude's part of the podcast.
She's part of the podcast. I might have to make another one. So speaking of the Knotty Knittress, we went on a field trip last weekend for your birthday.
So it was my birthday and our friend Taylor's birthday.
Your fraternal birthday twin.
I know. So her birthday's the 6th, mine's the 7th. And so we had we're almost birthday twins. Let's go on a field trip. And so we drove down to Roseburg, Oregon. Went to see Andy at the Knotty Knittress again. I mean, it's only been a month since we were there last.
I feel like we should go there every month.
Yeah, let's do. So we went to see Andy and we sat and visited and met some different people. Her store was hopping.
Dude, it was so busy.
It was super busy. And I have a video to show of our visit at the Knotty Knittress that we'll add to the end of and at the end of the episode so you can see. But we had such a great time. It was a lot of fun. And my friend our friend Taylor, we took some photos and I'll add a picture. Let me show you this picture because it's cute. We had so much fun. We took pictures in front of her store. Photos. Come on.
It was super fun.
And
we can add all those at the end if you watch to the end. But there is Gertrude, get out of the way.
There it is. You go.
Happy,
we were sitting inside the store.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to us. We had such a good time. So happy birthday, Taylor. That is Another Mom Knitting or
Needle Fox Arts.
Needle Fox Arts. I don't know why normally you're the one that gets it wrong and I get it right.
I know.
So Needle Fox Arts. We'll have her on for a special guest one of these times
she's going on vacation soon.
Yeah.
So
maybe
then
when
she
gets
comes back and she'll be all like lots of sun, jealous. So while we were there, finish object. I have a niece who is turning 6 next month, and I made I made a hat, and this is some You Matter sock yarn. There's sparkle. It's not really picking up on the light, but there's sparkle. And listen, you guys.
So that pom-pom, perfect.
Yeah, the pom-pom is perfect. And I got this at the Knotty Knittress. That's why we're showing it right now. But I had a little stitch that it wasn't dropped. It was just like a runner on the back. And I just added jewelry to the hat. Because when you're 5, how fun, right? I hope she doesn't yank it. But if she does, whatever, I can fix it. Anyway, pom-pom came from the Knotty Knittress. Most importantly, if you can see this holds the pom-pom on. And I don't know if you can see, I'm going to show you because this is important.
It's a cool concept. It's got the elastic loop on the bottom of the pom-pom and then a button so you feed it through the hole in your hat, add your pom-pom, put your button.
So Andy has a 3D printer and I believe that they made these.
She did.
So it's a plastic disc with 2 holes in it. It looks like a button. So, you pulled your pom-pom with the elastic loop through. If you had the pom-pom with just the strings, you just loop them through here and it keeps enough tension so that it doesn't come untied. But you guys, so if I can do this on camera, it goes through here. And you could do it easily if you just wanted to just do it just like that, and that'll keep it on. But I don't want it to sit on your head like that. So
you loop it through the first one, then up through the second one?
Through the second one.
Oh, good.
It takes a little fiddle because I can't, my hands aren't as agile as they used to be. Chemotherapy is life-saving and nerve damaging, so know those things. So I've looped it through
both parts
there, and then I whip it back around. I get that loop, and I pull that button through, and then it's flat. It's not going to bug her head. It's totally flat.
And you can take off the pom-pom to wash the hat. Beautiful.
So, how great. Oh,
so good.
Anyway, and this is some purple of your yarn from one of the Advent minis.
Maybe.
Something from there. Anyway, 6-year-old is going to love it. But wait, there's more.
So the rest of the skein that you had to use up the other. So she called me and she said, hey, can I come over and crank a sock tube? Heck yeah, you can.
So I used up all of the rest of this sock yarn, and it's the same. So there's the gauge.
Fun.
There's a difference in gauge, right? And I'm going to they're either going to be arm warmers or leg warmers. You can see I've picked up and done the cuffs. And so then I'm going to split the tube. And depending on if it fits her arms or legs, probably her legs because she's 6 and they're small people.
Those are so fun.
So that's going to be a great little birthday gift for a February baby.
Very, very good idea.
I'm so excited. So those are finished, damn near finished.
Yeah. How fun.
And then that was from the
pom-pom.
Knotty Knittress.
So when we were at the Knotty Knittress, I bought several things, but I bought some things to do some color work. Just some simple DK for color work, and I'll show you what I made out of that in a moment. But what I really wanted to share with you is look at this yarn, and it's reading
a lot bluer than it is.
Quite right. It's so good. So this is from Hearing. No, it's good. Okay. Hearing Colors Dye Works. This is Bobby. This is Andy's husband, and he is brilliant with color. He does such a great job. So then I asked him, I'm like, so this green, what color did you use for this? He's like, I don't know. I threw in some of this and maybe some of that. And it just came out to be this color. And it's so perfect. It's called Ocean Storm. It's so good. I love it. Nice. And it's a bulky weight. So it's 109 yards. And I got 2 of them. Here's the other one. So I got 2 skeins of this. I have no idea what I'll make, but it'll be maybe like a cowl hat.
I love it.
I don't know. I just had to get it because it was such a good color.
His stuff is really cool.
So that's, we'll jump right into acquisitions, but we're talking about
We went to the field trip.
Let's talk about what we got on the field trip. Again, I got some color work things, some color work yarn. And so what did I do? Well, I've been wanting to do some different things with Pacific Knit Co's doodle patterns. So I bought most all of the doodle patterns that she has available. And so I was going through, and it's so nice because she provides you with this chart that you can just kind of design up whatever you want. And you can kind of cut up the different pieces or use your decks to lay them out. And I don't have the decks, I just have the paid for patterns. And so I printed them and I kind of cut them out and placed them on. And so I designed what I wanted here. My daughter-in-law, soon to be, I don't know, my son's girlfriend, she'll be my daughter-in-law one day. Angel, she's a big-time Swiftie. And so for Christmas, I made her a vinyl for her coffee mug, for her tea mug that says Swift Tea, T-E-A. And so I designed up one for a color work.
How cute is that? Little mugs.
These two mugs facing each other with the hearts and like clinked together, your cute little mugs, and it says Swift Tea.
I think that is so cute.
Swift Tea. So my tension in this really small circumference is terrible. My tension, and I tried to add, because it's 3-stranded color work through here, which was an exercise in frustration for me because I don't normally do color work, especially not 3-color. And so I tried to carry them along the back and add some dots along the back. They're so tight, and it doesn't stretch.
If you're not doing color work regularly, the first time you do it again, it tends to be that
and
way.
I've done it, but usually only carrying one color at a time and in a bigger circumference. I've never done any.
And it's been a while, though.
Yeah. And so I had fun playing with this. I've got the pattern all written up, planned out for myself, and I'm going to make another one that actually fits more than just like a soda can, and it will fit an actual cup.
So cute.
But yeah, how fun is that for color work? Swift Tea.
It'd be cute, like, to make something like that would go on here with a little
that would have a little
slit.
Like a little snap around the backside. Yeah,
that's cute.
Be some fun things. And this was her pattern that I used I used her Christmas. It's the holiday doodle.
Oh, look.
That's what I used, and then I just added my design to it. But I should have gone up a needle size and maybe added 4 more stitches.
I cannot
to my
wait
pattern.
for the 20th to go to Starlight and
to our next field trip.
And pick up some of those decks, because you have the digital patterns, which
I'm excited to get the
they're
decks.
super cute. And the Seattle. Anyway, I got to get some more, but I want to get
the decks.
The decks.
So we are going to Starlight Knitting Society on the 20th of January in Portland, and Jamie Lomax from Pacific Knit Co. I remembered her name. Jamie and Maggie from Urinaceous and Emily from Fangirl Fibers, they will all be there for a trunk show at Starlight, and we're going to go and hang out and visit and see them and buy some stuff. She has a Portland doodle pack coming out that comes out on that weekend. And there's some doodle sets from Maggie and Emily that I definitely want to buy.
Okay. Yeah,
because
I'm excited.
the Rose City or the Portland deck is not available yet, but the pattern, the packs, and the sets will all be out then, and we can buy it when we go there. I'm so excited.
I'm super stoked about that. I'm very excited.
So
I need to buy this.
If you have not checked out Pacific Knit Co. and the doodle decks, they're amazing. There's so many things.
Do it.
So yeah, I've got plans upon plans upon plans for the
I'm
things
just looking
I want
at that
to,
going, I need to go buy some
make.
of those.
Look at this one.
Because some of these decks are not, are there?
This one right here, this octopus.
Is the Seattle deck available as a deck, or
It
is
is.
it only digital?
It was available.
Okay.
This came out during Flock.
Got it.
In Seattle. But this one here with the octopus,
Cute.
I got to make a Kraken cowl.
Culver
Somebody
needs
had
that.
made that and posted it on Instagram. I must make it. In fact, I have to show you really quick because I have it really quick right here. But it's so much fun with the doodles. How many different things you can do? Like, it's unlimited. You could do so many things. Where's my screenshots? Look at this.
Oh my god, I love it.
Right? I have to make that. And it's just the octopus and some waves and some color work. It's amazing.
I need that whole deck.
So,
because that will be super fun. Okay, we might have to have a cracking along. Let's get
let's
cracking.
get cracking. Yes. Oh, I love it.
I have so many ideas.
So
in so little
that's
time.
what I did with the yarn I got from Andy. And
Okay, I'm changing directions now because we have something very exciting for somebody.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me think. Okay, I finished this. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. What are we talking about next?
The Kindful Club giveaway winner.
Ooh, so last time we talked about the Kindful Club. It was a giveaway that I did for my birthday.
For the Always Be Kind yarn, not for Kindful Knits.
Not for the podcast, but on my business page for Always Be Kind yarn. So
Is
this
it
year,
Kindful Club or Kindness Club?
Kindness Club.
Okay, Kindness Club.
So it is a year-long subscription for the Kindness Club. It's a monthly sock or yarn club, sock or DK, striping or variegated. You get choices. And I did a giveaway for my birthday. So I drew for that. I had a problem. I had over 2,000 comments to sort through, and so it took me a couple of days to get figured out how to sort through all of that. But I found a way to do that. Comment was picked, and the winner was Diane from the Knitted Skein, the Knotted Skein. And I contacted her last night, and she replied back, and she won, and I'm excited to include her in the Kindness Club.
So congratulations,
So
Diana,
exciting.
the Knotted Skein.
Yes, I'm dyeing up that yarn this weekend for January Club, and it will go out next week. I'm really, really excited about it.
Are we showing the inspiration
Photo?
Are we doing that or not?
I will show the inspiration photo after it has shipped.
Got it.
Yep,
Okay.
I'll show it after it's shipped.
Okay.
And after a few days of everybody getting it, then I'll show what it knits out like.
Okay, got it.
Yeah,
okay,
I'll crank
cool.
up a tube of both the variegated and the striping so everybody can see it.
That's so exciting.
There are still 4 spots available in the club overall. 2 striping and 2 variegated.
Okay.
So if you wanted to get in on that, you could get in on that, but it wouldn't be until the January set is closed. I don't have any more room for January, but there are 4 spots to join in February if you're interested. So check that out on my website, and you could join for February.
I think our special guest might be here, so we're gonna push stop, and we're gonna have a guest when we come back.
All right.
So, absolutely.
Welcome back. We took a little pause and insert our friend Olivia. So welcome, Olivia, if you want to introduce yourself to our guests.
Hey guys, you've probably heard me mentioned in every single video, but I'm Olivia at Knittress Knittery, both on Instagram and Ravelry, and I have a YouTube knitting podcast. I think it's under the same name.
Yes, it is.
Knittress Knittery?
Knittress Knittery,
Nice.
yes. I watch it regularly when it comes out.
I really need to make the next one, which is just going to be everything I made in 2023.
How exciting.
So check that out because that will be an amazing video to watch.
Maybe.
I've liked watching other people's. I'm like, wow, you guys did a lot. I give all my shit away, so I don't even.
You don't have anything to.
I'm like, I have a hat.
And I have a lot of things I started. I don't have a lot of things that I finished.
That's a whole other video.
2023.
That's our whole year long
Finish
along on Ravelry. Absolutely.
Yes, it will be.
So we brought Olivia here. We see Olivia often at our local shop, Cozy, and on our Sunday night sit and stitch at Cozy, and in our cult meetings, and all of the good things. And she's done some. Do you want to tell the funny story about the things?
So she did a test knit for me.
Also.
Yeah, she did it. Not a test knit, a
No,
sample knit for me. Yes. So I had my glowworm colorway, and I really wanted to have a
the outline tee.
Outline tee done.
Look at this.
I mean, look.
Cover up our
I gotta
friend.
get hers.
Here's our friend. Just kidding.
So right. This is what she made for me this summer. The outline tee. It does still need to be blocked.
It's fine.
It's so good. And so then what was so funny is a couple of episodes ago we talked about what I got for the white elephant gift at our social club cult / wanna be a
our
guild
cult
meeting.
Co-op.
I got this in the stash yarn, and it was the leftovers that Olivia used to make this top for me, which is perfect.
Add a pocket. You could add a
I know, I could add a pocket.
whole kangaroo pouch.
You could add
It
fringe.
would,
A hood.
it would probably be good to make a little scarf
Oh,
like that
Sophie's
too.
scarf.
Well, Sophie's scarf might be enough just for
Yeah.
that. That'd be perfect.
That'd be cute.
But anyway, so that's what was so funny about that about me getting this yarn from her for the white elephant.
I was
'Cause here I have
dying
this
when I
top.
opened it because
Me
I was your
too.
proxy, and I was just like, "Oh, I know this yarn." And then I'm like, "This is what Olivia brought." And then I was just laughing, and then you were laughing from across the room.
So
It was
perfect.
fun.
To
It was
get
so
my
fun.
own yarn
Yeah.
back.
I saw you pull out the yellow skein, and I'm like, oh no. Not what it was supposed to happen.
This isn't what Laura's supposed to get.
It's absolutely perfect. It was what it
Yeah.
was how it was
It's
supposed to play out.
It's a good
Perfect.
story.
Full
It's a
circle.
funny story. And it just wanted to come back home, obviously.
Yeah, I guess so.
What have you been working on lately? What's going on in your life, in your knitting life?
I keep starting things, and I even finished something, and I decided I'm not happy with it. I'm going to redo it for the second time, and I tore out another thing that I'm going to redo, and I'm just kind of in perfectionism mode.
Oh, I don't live there. None of my shit's perfect. It's all janky. You've also been in a Sophie scarf, like,
Yeah, this is my
This
third
is
one.
lovely.
that's your third one?
My third one. This is made from a Halloween colorway based on the first Halloween movie. So that's why it's got blood stains on it.
It's like
Oh,
Halloween.
fun.
Halloween. Oh, regular Halloween.
And who
Yeah.
knit that? Who dyed that up?
Savannah Rose Handmade on Instagram. She's tied for my favorite yarn dyer,
Oh,
Laura
Of
and
course.
Savannah.
Oh, nice. And they're both relatively
I'll take.
local.
I'm okay to take
Yeah.
second place.
You could be co-first. It's fine. I'm co-founding a cult. Like, there can be two of everything. And what are you wearing on your head?
I made this a long time ago
I love
from
it.
yarn I got actually at Soft Horizons
Oh, yeah.
in town back when it was in business.
Mm-hmm.
I miss it so much.
Can I touch it?
Yeah.
This one?
It's Plymouth.
Oh, yeah.
Encore.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've knit with
It
them.
took me a while to make because before I fell head first back into knitting, it would take me a really long time just to make simple things. But
Mhm.
now I can crank them out in a day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really
It's
nice.
cute. You have a nice
Very
This was-
cute.
This was kind of, what's the word? I winged it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you just kind of.
Kind of just went with
Did
it.
the
So
pattern?
it's not like an actual
Yeah.
pattern.
It's
You
not
kind
a
of just
pattern.
made it up as you went.
So, if for folks who can't see, it has like some cabling and some like ribbing and cabling both. And this is
Yeah.
you have like the perfect
That's a
head
great
for
head.
this kind of hat.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Someone with
I
a bowling
wouldn't-
ball head, it's hard sometimes with hats, but you
Gotcha.
look good. Looks good. Not that that matters, but anyway. So we have been talking about our whip parade and frog pond. So
Mhm.
you both are really
Heavy in the whip
Heavy in the
category.
whip. Heavy in the whip.
But you
Heavy
know what?
whip. It's heavy whip cream.
But you know what? Before we do that, I want to tell you what I'm wearing.
Oh, tell me what you're wearing.
I finished my sweater. I mean, obviously you see me wearing it, but I finished it. It's not blocked yet because
It's
the
not
bottom
pink
keeps rolling.
either.
It's my not pink sweater.
Mhm.
So this is the bulky V-neck sweater from Simply
Pure and simple.
Pure and Simple. It was loosely interpretation of that. I did a few different things, like with the increases. I did a 3/4 sleeve and then did a.
It's barely the same. Like it's
barely.
the same
It's the
sweater,
same
kinda,
shape, yeah.
but not really.
That's what was the inspiration for the
Mhm.
sweater, and then I did an I-cord bind off on the sleeves around the neckline and on the split hem.
the
which is really
neckline
nice.
is maybe the thing. It was inspired
Yes.
by
I love the neckline.
the bulky V-neck because that's
Mhm.
what sold you the yarn.
And the sample that was in the store at Nitro Knitters was a 3/4 sleeve split hem in pink,
Mhm.
and it was really nice. The style and the shape and everything, it looked really good, and I was really drawn to that. So that's
She's still
what.
mad at me that I talked her out of the
No,
pink.
that's fine. I bought some more.
She's
I
still
bought
mad.
some, and
every
it's
time
coming.
she's like,
It's
and
not
it was
pink.
I did
pink.
really like the blue halo.
I love
I
it.
love it. Yeah, it's really
I
nice, and it's
love
got
it.
that nice fuzz to
Mhm.
it, and it's a really light,
Mhm.
easy wearing sweater. I'm really pleased with
And
it.
you have the pink is coming.
Pink, and gray, and an icy blue.
Mhm.
So yeah, I went big. Well, I had ordered previously. I'd ordered a darker pink, and it came, and it was kind of an orangey red berry. It was not. And I'm sure it's a fine color for other people, but it wasn't what I was
Wasn't what you
after.
Cool toned.
Yes, I really, really wanted pink, like
Mhm.
baby pink, right? And it wasn't that.
Like
So
Molly Slipper
I
pink.
finally got around to sending it back and ordered 3 different colors instead. So I had a coupon and a gift card, and I bought some more yarn.
There you go.
That's how it goes.
Yes, that's how it goes for me on a regular basis. Yes.
So let's just start our whip parade.
Yes, let's do
Let's
it.
just do
How
it.
are we
Should
doing this? Take turns showing
Yep,
the
we're
whip?
going to take turns. And eventually it will just be the two of you.
Because
I don't have that many.
Because you're better at finishing things than we are.
I make smaller things and I often give them away. So they're like, I have different deadlines. Mm-hmm.
There is no deadlines for me.
I know.
I have one other whip I have to show.
Okay, show it. Do it right now.
Okay, so last time we talked about
It's not a whip. That's a FO.
I'm counting
not a
it
whip.
as an FO. It's not a whip. Another finished object. Last time I brought it out and it was a whip, but guess what? I was so motivated last time after I shared this.
I love this.
Minus all the ends that need to be woven in, and there's a lot of them. Look
I've never seen
at
this one.
this.
Whoa.
Look at that.
How do you feel about the Princess Bride?
Oh,
Do you love it?
love the Princess Bride.
this
It is my favorite.
It was a mystery.
This was the mystery knit along from last summer or last
Mm-hmm.
spring. It's so great. It's the
Oh, I love
As
those.
You Wish mystery
The more you
knit
know,
along
the
from
more you love
Lyrical
it, the more you're gonna
Knits.
love it.
Every section was a little bit different, and every section, the way that the pattern was written, it was absolutely just delightful. Every section had a clue that was related to the movie, that had some connection or clue or reference or whatever. So like you've got like the Cliffs of Insanity.
What's this?
And the Fire Swamp, and this is Mowage,
Oh,
and
knowledge.
the White Horses, and
Dude, when I was a kid, the ROUSs gave me nightmares.
this is the RUSs, right? No, this is the fight. This is the Pops of Flame and this Fire Swamp. Oh, it's so delightful. It's such a fun pattern, so many references, and I enjoyed it immensely. I don't know why I had set it aside last year, but as I was going through my things to decide what I needed to bring for our whip parade, I'm like, I just need to finish this. I was right here last week when I showed it, right here at this white. I just started the white, and that's all I had left on it. So I finished it.
There you go.
Which is unlike me to actually finish something that quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I brought it so that I'd feel a little bit pressured to finish it. She did.
It's friendly
So
accountability.
I will bring it next time
Not pressure.
without so many ends that need to be woven in. They'll be woven in, and it will be blocked when I bring it next.
That'll be so pretty.
I love it.
Gosh. So now we're going on the whip parade. I really want the Soul Train soundtrack for the whip parade. Wouldn't that be great? I think that'd be so. Oh, is that hit? I'm thinking hit parade, but then I think Soul Train. Anyway,
Yeah.
whatever.
All right.
Start. You go ahead.
Oh, am I
You
going
start.
first?
Mhm.
Okay. So let's see. Which one do I
We'll
really?
just go down the line.
Okay, so last year for 2022, so I guess my last year's Advent, not this year, but the year before's Advent, I did this bright neon rainbow Advent. And you've got all the colors divided out into little baggies.
Oh,
And they're great.
job.
They're like super fun
We
colors,
cleaned
right? They're everywhere. There's 24 of them. And these super bright fun colors. So I decided, what am I going to do with it? I'm making a habitation. Crinkly, crinkly. Sorry, lots of crinkles.
Just
Anyway.
flying on everywhere.
So this is where I'm at on my habitation throw. I think I'm on day 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm ready for day 12. So just a simple habitation throw, and I'll go up through day 24, and there's enough yarn to go back.
Oh,
So we'll
nice.
start and repeat.
Perfect couch blanket. Okay,
Yeah, so it's
gotcha.
great. I just haven't worked on it for a while.
Look at all these cool colors.
Oh,
These
but
are
great
really-
colors, though, right?
Turn it around. Let's see the
It's
other.
exactly the same.
Okay.
Because, and
That's-
so it started
that's great.
purple, and it goes all the way to this hot
Mhm,
pink
Mhm.
in all the colors.
That's gonna be great.
It's really fun. So I will finish this. This is one of those that's just kind of set on the side so I can pick it up and work on it anytime.
Nice.
But I have not worked on it for a little while. It needs some love.
Yeah.
So that is a definite finish.
You said that's a
Okay.
throw?
Yeah, it will be a
Habitation.
habitation throw. By
I'll look it up and it'll
somebody
be on the
Stewart.
screen.
Helen Stewart.
All right, Olivia.
Well, since we're doing throw blankets, this one's sort of a throw blanket. It's gonna be a baby blanket
Ooh,
for one of
pretty
my
colors.
friends who is having a baby next month.
Oh, a February baby.
Yep.
When's the baby
how
due?
Fun.
I can't remember exactly which day, but this is just some Bernat baby blanket I picked up.
Is this how it's pooling on its own?
Here's that.
Oh, wow.
It is?
I don't know why it's doing that.
That's
but
great.
Yeah.
Oh, I wondered what you were doing that made that happen.
It looks like funky polka dots.
I'm just, it's just
Letting
like a stockinette square, like a giant swatch. But,
Perfect for a baby.
Yeah,
Fabulous.
just something
That's
simple.
really, really nice. And what size needles are you using?
11.
11s.
Ooh, are those some Lycas? Those are nice.
These are, oh gosh,
Mm,
Knitter's
nice.
Pride.
Okay.
Zing, I want it. Or no, not Zing.
11.
Dreams.
Nice.
I like those
Size
ones.
11 with the Bernat chenille.
That's really nice. So you're
Yeah.
getting a nice thick but not too bulky, not too dense fabric
And
for a baby.
Yeah.
I love the
Washable.
And
washable
it's so
concept.
soft.
There's-
Baby's going to love it.
There's a little cat hair on it, but
Ah.
it happens. It's inevitable.
Yes, that is
There's going to be
fabulous.
baby puke on it. So, like,
Yeah.
cat hair's the least of the worries.
Well, there's another one just like this that I made for one of my closest friends who had a baby pretty recently, and yeah, it's already gotten things on it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's baby stuff. It's
Yeah.
gonna get done. Okay, so
I thought you were going to go into the next baby thing, but go ahead.
Oh,
no,
You're right.
I don't need to direct
What
you
do
to
the
tell-
whips all
tell
have
you
to
what
connect to
do.
each other?
No.
No, but we're
Love
going to
it.
do it that way.
If they
so
do.
I've shown this before. This is my ultra homemade because look at it on the screen. Well, yeah, now
I
you
love
can't see it.
this.
It's so homemade looking. I feel so bad. Like, look at this, but not really.
I love crochet blankets.
I do too. I love a big
Granny squares
granny
are
square.
so great.
But look here, and do you see
And
just
how
how blatant it look? I'm like, oh my god, it's not handmade. This shit is homemade. You know,
I like it.
homemade. Anyway, I don't really know what.
You're doing or who it's for.
No, I think I think a baby will present itself, not in a weird way. I'm not accepting babies at this time. Please don't leave them at my home. But I think it'll be like a stroller blanket because I only have, only have that much left.
That's
So when
so
it's
pretty.
done, it's gonna be done. And I love the yellow.
The yellow
It makes
is
me
so good.
happy. So I had to do it, but I don't know. It's like a car seat blanket. You know.
What yarn is that?
It is, hold on, Lion Brand ice cream.
Nice.
That's what it looks like. And it's a baby yarn. It's absolutely a baby yarn. So I can't really crochet much other than a granny square, but boy, I really enjoy crocheting a granny square.
Granny squares are the best.
It makes me so happy to do it.
Yeah.
I've been kind of wanting to make a big, cheap acrylic Afghan.
I
that'll
did
last,
that
like,
all
1,000
last year.
years.
I made 4 of them. Don't ship them to anybody. They're so
They're
expensive.
so heavy.
I won't. They're for
But
me.
I will tell you a story. So my nephew, I made him, he was like the first baby where I was really knitting a lot, and I made him this old Lion Brand Thick and Quick giant, basically dishcloth baby blanket. He's 20 and he still has, I mean, it is raggedy. He won't get rid of
He
it.
still has it.
I made a second blanket, and then I just made him that purple one.
Oh, the purple one was for
Okay.
him.
And he still has that raggedy ass blanket. I'm like, don't tell, just get rid of it. He won't. He flew to his mom's house in Georgia, and he brought the fucking blanket with him. And she had to. She calls me. She goes, "You will not believe this boy. He brought that crusty ass blanket with him." I mean, it's like just string at this point. It's 20 years old, and he has
great.
loved it so much. I'm gonna make a pillow and stuff it in the pillow and make it like the
Oh,
stuffing
that's
of the pillow.
great.
I don't know
That's
what else
smart.
to do with it.
Oh,
But
that's
I
a good
don't want
idea.
him to like trip on. I mean, it is raggedy.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Get tangled up in it.
yeah. I mean, it's like got big hole. It's whatever. What brings you comfort, Lorenzo? I
Right.
hope you enjoy it.
So let's see, what do I have next? I have,
This looks like a fancy pillowcase. that
This-
it's in.
it's a Victoria's slipper case. I got slippers from Victoria's Secret, and it came in this pouch.
Okay, I was like,
So-
it looks so like.
Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, see, Victoria's Secret. So this is, or will be, my kindness tee, or be kind tee. Simple. It's ready to split, or it's a tank top, and it's ready to split. I think actually right there. It's ready to split for
Sleeves.
the, divide up
It's
for the front and the back. Yeah, it's sparkly. I don't know if you can catch the sparkly.
The sparkle doesn't show
Doesn't really,
with
yeah.
the ring light.
But it is sparkly, and it's 100%, or no, not 100%. It is 70 wool, 20 silk, 5 nylon, and 5
That's nice, right?
I love it.
stellina. I was really surprised. This is one of those bases that I bought on accident. I didn't intend to buy it in silk, so I've saved all of the silk for me, and I've dyed it for myself.
I wish that you could reach the screen and touch it.
It's really nice.
because
So
I
it's
want
going to
everything.
have, so it's the Be Kind tee. This is what it will look like. But of course, I want to change it a little bit. I'm going to move the Be Kind down. And this is done in duplicate stitch, so I'm going to move the Be Kind down. It'll say Always Be Kind. And the sunshine will be a rainbow. So, but it's ready to split for front and back. And when I was working on it actively, I didn't have any cords to split for front and back. So I set it aside, and now it's winter time, and I'm not working on a tank top right this very minute.
Yep.
It will be finished. So this is one that I'm definitely going to finish. There's no frog.
It's in the finish pile.
It's going in the finish pile. Yes.
Almost there.
What you got?
Okay. Do we count things that I'm about to frog?
Yes.
Yes, that's
Okay.
actually good because we want people to see that it's okay to frog something.
Yeah.
That you don't love.
I was really excited about this beanie, which was also made with some Halloween yarn from
Oh, yeah.
Savannah. And the only problem is that when I start to wear it, it stretches a little bit too much.
Oh.
So it's a little bit too small. So I just have to add a few more stitches and remake the whole thing.
What pattern is that?
This is my pattern.
The good bean.
That's what I
Yep.
wondered if it was in that. So
I made the red one.
so
remember
I
that?
know. So yeah, so it's one of your own test knits.
Can I
Yep.
So you check in the size and you
So
feel
it's
like
a little
you
too
need
small and it stretches too much. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, it's just a little too
and it's
small.
too
That's why
tight
it
around the-
stretches. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Where you've picked it, I see. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's a really nice
yarn, though.
color. Yeah,
Yeah.
the yarn's
That's
really
a
nice.
Nice squishy.
So you're going to take that one out because it's done from the bottom up, right?
Right.
So you'll have to take out the whole thing
It's
to
fine.
improve it. Because
well,
you're,
it's a fast knit.
you're
too.
testing your own pattern.
Pretty much, and I have made some tweaks, some really small tweaks, but it's almost perfect.
Awesome. And I know Taylor's made a couple of them. She said it's her new go-to
Which
quick, simple hat pattern. It's
meant
fabulous.
so much.
Coming from another designer,
wow.
for
Yes.
sure.
That's
But
great.
you know, it makes a difference. If you have something and you love the yarn, but you don't love how it fits,
Yeah.
rip it out and do it
Absolutely.
over. Because
Take it
you,
out.
You want to wear it.
You get more entertainment. Like, I'm getting even more out of this yarn than I bargained for. This was
You're
a
knitting it
different
twice.
hat. Didn't like that hat. Was like, okay, I'm going to make my own hat. Didn't like the fit. So now I'm going to, I think this will be the last iteration.
So you'll make 3 hats out of it. Out
Yeah.
of one skein of yarn.
And
Fabulous.
you
For
will
free.
wear the, when you're done, it will fit, you'll like it, and
You'll
you'll
love
wear it.
Mhm.
Exactly.
That's what matters.
I got a hand knit hat for Christmas from a friend, and I loved the yarn, and I took out the whole, she knitted it for, I took it all out and made it the hat that I wanted. And I wear it all the time.
Okay. I've never heard of that happening.
I
You
don't
do
think
what you
anybody
do.
else had, but I'm like, God, I love that color. Off we go.
Did you tell her?
Yeah, I sure did. We're friends like that. I'm like, so that was really great. But you know, I really like this other pattern better.
That yarn wanted to be something different.
And I wanted
It's like
it
the
to be something
orange
different.
rainbow yarn. You did not love what you made, and it had to be made into something different.
Yeah, totally.
That's okay.
But that I made, the cowl that I gave to Funeral Potatoes, got commented. So my friend at work, we call her Funeral Potatoes.
Yep.
So my other colleague was looking at her at a meeting. She goes, "Hey, Funeral Potatoes." She didn't call her that. "Hey, Maria, that's really," and she's looking at it closer and closer because it was one of those like almost like a rainbow stitch, and she was like, "That's really nice." And she's looking at it, and she's like, "That looks really great. Arminda, did you make that? That looks so nice." I'm like, "You can't have one.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it again. Can't get that yarn anymore. It's sold out."
It's sold out.
Since we're on hats, look at all of us. I am making the His and Hers reversible hat.
Oh, I love those
color.
colors.
I
The
know.
pooling.
This is some old.
And you don't see the pooling as well on the hat as you do on the screen.
Right.
It's so good.
But you can see there's like a very simple cable rib, and then the other side is fully reversible, and the other side is just ribbing. This will be done likely by the end of this weekend. It's a holiday weekend, so this will be done, and I'll be wearing it. This is Knitted Wit, Emerald City, was custom dyed for a Traveling You travel,
Yarn show?
yarn
trunk show?
travel. No,
Yarn
like
crawl?
like a destination, like a bunch of knitters on a bus from Portland to Seattle for a weekend. Talk about spending all the money at the Seattle shops. This was years ago, and this was a custom colorway for that, and it's a nice chunk, like not a chunky, but a good worsted. And
It might be like an Aran.
That looks like Aran.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it
well, it's
does.
Aran, but I love it.
It's great color. It's gonna look really nice.
This is my go-to hat because I love
that simple.
yes, and I like a ribbed hat.
And it breaks up that just straight rib. It kind of changes it up a little bit.
Yes.
Really nice.
A lot of my cozies are made out of that too.
Obsessed with the color.
Yeah, the color's great.
I love it.
Great. I'll go along with what you've just done, and I'll show you.
I'll see your hat.
I'm trying to like continue on with whatever it is you've talked about.
So much connection in the knitting
Trying
world.
to connect. Okay, so this is something that I started 4 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. So when I was digging through all the things that I'd had on the needles, and I was like, oh, well, what's this? Oh, that's right. So a friend of mine and we decided to do this make-along, and it's called, let's see, what is it called? It was a mystery knit-along called Cable Channel. So Cable Channel, so here's the info on it. Cable Channel. This was the part 3 from Knit Pearl Hunter. And it's a pillow that's all cables. And so the pattern obviously was a mystery. But look at those cables.
Oh, look at that. The light picks
The light
up so
really is picking that up.
That's
nice.
wow.
So it's a pillow, and it's supposed to like fold over and then button. I've got like 40 rows of the simple cable, not the complicated cable, just the simple cable, and I haven't done it.
Let me see this. This would make such a great sweater. Like, can you imagine?
I know, that cable is really nice.
What yarn is this?
So this yarn is, I think it's Heritage. No, it's,
Yarn Bee?
it's just this blue yarn that I have.
You heard it here, folks. It's just this blue yarn.
It's just this blue yarn that I have that I probably had bought years ago. So it's a blue yarn. I have no idea what the thing is because I'm not going to look at the label because Hobby Lobby. But yeah, it's a blue yarn. And I picked the blue because my dad's favorite color was this royal blue. And I bought it to put on a chair that I have of his.
Oh, I love it.
Anyway, yeah. So should I finish this? Yes, I should finish it. Will I finish it? When will I finish it? I don't know. But I don't want to take out all those cables. They're gorgeous.
I love
It's
those
really
cables.
a fun pattern. And it would be fun to add to a...
It would make
Maybe
a great
what
sweater.
I should do is just add... Maybe what I should do is just add sleeves. Make it a tank top.
Or it could be like a big wrap.
Oh, I'd have to go for a lot longer.
Yeah.
But anyway,
It's pretty.
it's fun.
I might have to get that.
I
pattern.
will finish
How
it.
long
And
have you had that pattern?
4 years. So my friend that did it with me, Christy, she did hers like, we got through the first 2 clues together. 3, I kind of started to slow down during 3. She did 3 and 4 and finished it like in the whole month that it was done.
Nice.
And here I am, 4 years later.
You
It's
know.
so good though. I just can't. I won't pull it out, but I need to make myself finish it.
So that's in the finish.
It's definitely
Not
finish.
a frog.
Nope.
Okay. All right. What you got?
Oh, let's see. What do I want to pull out? I have something with cables.
Oh my God.
I've
Following the themes.
There's bags inside bags with multiple whips in them, and I'm like, oh,
There's
that's
just
where
a
this
lot.
went. I forgot about this whip. This is just the beginning of the
Oh.
folklore sweater in
Oh.
Speak Now colors. If you're familiar with Taylor Swift,
Hold on.
We
hold
just
this
did
up
a little
close.
something with a cup cozy she made. Look
just
at that,
I've just
you guys.
barely started it.
I love it. You missed that segment. I gotta
The
show you this.
folklore sweater.
Yes,
And whose pattern is
Folklore.
Lion Brand,
that? Oh.
So it's Lion Brand's pattern.
and this is Lion Brand yarn, Woolies.
I
because
love Woolies. Yes, it's great. It's great.
And,
Are you a Taylor Swift fan?
Yes.
Yeah,
we
the
went to the
concert.
same
We went to the
concert.
same
How she
concert.
looks at me. Look at this.
Yes. I got to show you what I made.
Read that.
Oh, Swifty. Swifty. Got it.
Isn't that cute with
I
a
just
little?
finished that.
with
the
the
little
little
coffee
mugs.
cups or cups
So cute.
come together. I just finished that the other day. But I showed it before you got here.
Not much there.
So
but
folklore sweater.
eventually.
It's from Lion Brand.
Yes.
What size needles is that?
Oh gosh, what size needles am I using? Like 10, I think it is.
Okay. Yeah, it looked like a
'Cause it's a nice
thick,
big-
bulky.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if it's thick and is it the thick and quick? Is that what you said? Lion Brand.
Woolies.
Woolies. Okay.
Just
Yeah.
woolies. Well, I have a
That would be
crochet.
More crochet.
I know. I went on a kick this summer, so I don't know if you've seen the Hexie sweaters. I never get it right. Hold on.
That's the
There
right
it
way.
is. So this is. Here, let's go like this. Eventually, if I was like a doll,
Oh.
you seam this, and then you seam right. I just keep going. I'll make it bigger, and you seam the back and the top,
And
it's
then
a
you've
little
got a little jacket.
Do you see
That's
how that
cute.
goes together? So I'm thinking this got started, and then I shoved it in a bag and haven't picked it up, and I need to pick it up and do it because I think that this will be also for my February born niece. 'Cause I think she would wear it. I like these colors. This is Lion Brand Mandala.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like we're going into the gray, the white and gray. So there we are.
Oh yeah.
So I think
That's a
that'll be
nice one.
nice. I need to get it big enough she's 6 and kind of stick it on and see how much more,
Mm-hmm.
I have quite a ways to go, but that's what's happening with that.
That's fun.
Yeah,
Crochet is very in right now.
it is. And it's so fast and I don't have to think about it because it's a granny square,
Mm-hmm.
but that's the only crochet that
And
I
the
don't
thing
have to
that
think
I
about.
absolutely love about crochet, my favorite thing about crochet, it's simple, but it's so complicated that a machine can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Every piece of crochet, anything that you ever see or you ever buy or ever find, it was made by
a human.
someone's hands because it can't be done on a machine. So the fast fashion things that are crocheted, those were made by a person, and so they're not. I mean,
You
they're
can't machine
handmade.
replicate
You
them.
can't, and I love that about crochet.
I like how you can make any shape with crochet. You can just
Yes.
Dimensional.
start and do whatever the heck you want. While as knitting takes a lot more planning.
It does take a lot of planning, and crochet you can kind of wing it and
Yeah.
make whatever thing.
Yep.
Just add an extra stitch here, decrease a couple here,
Or
and
stick the hook in this hole and do the thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Freeform
crochet is
crochet.
really free form. It really is. You can do so many things. Okay, so
What you
what's next? Okay, so here's a top that I started spring of 2020.
Wow.
And I know that because it's the project I took with me to Utah when we went home for my daughter's funeral. That's how come I know that it was spring of 2020.
Got it.
And when I was there, I tried it on and it was too small. I didn't, this is the size of my swatch right here. My swatch is the size of my project. I didn't swatch. So my gauge was off. I didn't have the right size needles. So I pulled it out and I tore it all out, which for me is painful to do. I don't like to tear my
by
stuff
the
out.
Pile of stuff that's not finished.
Yeah, that's not finished. So this is called Searching for Summer, I think, by Looking for the Summer by Awana Erickson. Oops. And it's just this nice light summer top. So it's really light and simple, but it was not the size I needed. So I pulled it out, cast on again, and it's got this simple textured pattern up the center, cute little increases and eyelets on the side, and then flat knitting in the back. And it's ready to split for sleeves. And so that's probably why I set it aside, because it's ready to split and I didn't have the brain power or the whatever I needed to.
Spoons.
I didn't have the spoons I needed to set it on a cord and continue working on it. So I will hopefully, and I love this blue. This blue is this nice blue gray. And I bought this at Cozy. I'd gotten a gift card for something and I bought this yarn at Cozy. It's one of the, let's see, it is La Jolla 100% superwash barefoot blue jeans is the
cute.
name of the colorway.
I love that.
It's cute.
So I got 2 skeins, and so I'm knitting
like a helical knit.
Every 2 rounds I'm switching because I didn't want too much pooling.
Yeah.
And I'm still getting a little bit of that, but not
no,
as
but
much as I would
looks
have.
perfect for the summer.
Here's the back side. Yeah, it looks. I like the.
So it sounds like we have a whip parade, a frog pond, and now we're setting up on Sleeve Island. Like we're taking a cruise to Sleeve Island,
and
so that
what's
we can
terrible
get this done.
is the 2 things I've shown that are ready to split for sleeves are short sleeves.
But it takes brain power. You have to split and count.
And put it on a reserve cord or whatever, and then continue front and back. And then when you're just flat knitting round and round and round,
it's so easy.
And you have to, and I have to think differently about it. And so I'm ready.
So we need to take some cruises. We're going to cruise to Sleeve Island. That's what we're going to do.
Finish that up.
Oh, what am I going to grab out of here now?
It's like
some of them I'm just like. I'll go with what I'm working on at this moment mostly. This is the other hat I tore out, which actually is the hat that I made on my honeymoon, and you guys have seen me wear it. Well, this is the yarn from it.
Oh,
nice.
Ramen noodle yarn.
That's all right.
But I decided I wanted a ribbed hat instead.
What had you made out of it?
What was that?
What was the hat before? Just a plain stockinette?
Yeah, it's like a plain, like with a folded brim, but the way that I sewed the hat to the brim and it folded, I just didn't like how it looked, so I wanted a ribbed hat instead.
And that's the beauty of knitting, is you pull it out and you start over.
Yeah.
You don't like it,
and that seems to be what you enjoy to do.
I guess so.
Like make a hat, pull it out. Make a hat, pull it out.
It's not what you wanted. Make it different.
Honestly, I don't want to, but I want the hats I wear to be hats that I really like. So
yes, absolutely.
I've made peace with the fact that I sometimes
tell us about this yarn. You got it
on
your honeymoon?
Yes.
Where was it at?
Actually, this is a more Savannah Halloween yarn.
Oh, yeah.
This is based on the movie.
On your honeymoon, that's what you said.
Oh, okay.
This is based on the movie Halloween Town. So if you've seen the big pumpkin in the middle of the town square, which, by the way, it was filmed in Mount St. Helens.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, St. Helens.
Mount St. Helens, yeah.
No, the town is St. Helens.
Yeah.
Mount St. Helens is
Washington
blue its top. Got it.
Yeah, but it's St. Helens is the name of the town.
Big pumpkin, Halloween Town.
I like those. That way that's
great colors
coming together.
Makes me happy.
It's really pretty.
So that's kind of my TV knitting pattern at the moment.
That's
very nice.
I have my secret crop. So this will be the second one I made. I made the first one in
Choose Kindness.
Which I always think is Care Bear Stare, but it's not. It's Choose Kindness. So it was the purple with the rainbow and the sparkle.
The rainbow shorties. It just has that little segment of rainbow, and it was a purple base with rainbow. And it was so cute.
It's so cute. Clover loves it. So cute. So I'm making another in Aurora Borealis. Same. It's Always Be Kind. And this, I think I'm almost ready to do some shaping. But look how I just love it. And this is the stuff that my kid works at a skating rink part-time. Yeah, it's her little college job. Actually, it's been her job through high school and college now. And this will react with the UV.
Yeah, it glows under black light.
She sometimes likes to just go skate just for funsies. And it's gonna when it's ready to be. It's not going to take long. It's one of those things I have to pay attention, though, and I just haven't done it.
Shaping. It's one of those that's not just around and around. You have to pay attention to the pattern.
Yeah, exactly.
And
now
you cast that on our second date, maybe our third date, at 5th Street.
I did. That's right.
Mm-hmm. You did.
Yes,
I remember.
That's true.
I keep track of these things.
I know. It's a good thing you do because I don't. I don't remember most of the things.
I feel like. So I have a skein of the sock of Kaylin's Galaxy.
Yes.
I feel like I should make like a mini mock tank or something with it. That would be so cute.
Yes.
That little tank top is going to be really cute.
That would be really cute. And you have it in the sock yarn?
Yeah. Remember when I picked out the yarn and it was labeled as DK? And so I just have like an extra of sock.
Oh, that's right, because you paid for the DK and I was like, oh, that's not actually DK. It's sock, so let me get you the DK. That's right.
It was for doing the sample knit.
Yeah, but I gave you the wrong one.
Right.
Right? I don't remember.
It was just one that I picked out. I was
off.
Yes.
That's right.
I was at home and I'm like, am I going crazy? Is this really DK? I'm not sure. And I did a wrap test and I'm
You
like,
know
well,
why? It's because she has somebody that
it.
works for her that sometimes is confused. That's what happens.
I
well,
think it
because
might have
of
been
you,
that.
I got extra yarn.
You did.
I meant for that to happen.
Yes.
Just go with that.
All right, so I'm going to show you 4 things at once because...
Okay.
You're a cheater.
No, because I have a problem. I love to make socks. I don't like to make toes. So I have sock number 1 that is ready
There's
for
a heel in
toes. It's done. It just needs toes.
Oh, I love the tiny circulars.
And another sock
I love
that it will need a heel also. I did a forethought heel. Ready for toes. Another sock. Ready for toes.
You've got 2 pairs of socks essentially.
And another sock. This one I just finished with the decreases on the heel and I need to do the foot.
Is that your diamond heel pattern?
This is diamond heel. So this is my Fall Frolics from the seasonal sock kit. That's what this one is. Fall Frolics.
This is so cute.
This is also the diamond heel. So you can see how the stripes continue through the heel. This is my pattern, and this is black light neon stripes. This one also, oh no, this one's not a diamond heel. The one I finished was a diamond heel, and I didn't love it the way it worked, so I did it up again with a short row. This is my simple no wrap heel using a confetti colored yarn. Just needs a toe. This is Happy Little Rainbow. And this one actually is the Rainbows for Kaylin pattern with the Rainbows for Kaylin yarn.
So 4 socks and no toes.
4 socks, no toes.
They're sandal socks.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to take a pause. And
Okay.
We're just going to take a quick pause. Hold on.
Is the Rainbows for Kaylin sock pattern and the Rainbows for Kaylin yarn. This is the original yarn and the original pattern that started my whole thing. And so this yarn was dyed for my daughter Kaylin, my late daughter, who died of suicide in March of 2020. And it's a simple slip stitch sock design to create some texture at the color changes.
I love it.
And it calls for a afterthought heel, so I put this little section in so I can easily find where to add the heel. It's ready for a toe.
Ready for a toe?
So yeah, you have
2 pairs of socks essentially.
I will have 2 pairs of socks, and they will be finished objects because these are single samples. I won't be making like a pair of socks.
It's a faux hoe.
Because what I do is I'll save out like the mill end of a colorway to use for a sample. So I don't have a full skein of it. I have enough to make a sample.
Yeah.
And I'll crank a tube. Oftentimes I'll just crank a tube of my samples. But some colors I really like to see the actual sock knit up. So that's what these are. But they will be finished because I only have a single of each of them.
Yeah, I feel like doing an afterthought heel might be more ADHD friendly for me because I don't know why, I just, when it comes to heels, I'm like, oh, I gotta focus, so I put it down and I do other stuff and that just sits there. Which, like, heels aren't hard for me, they just require attention.
A little different attention, yeah. That's what's fun, though, about the diamond heel, is you don't have to think. You just continue in and you're just increasing every other round on the heel. There is a little bit of thinking that goes in right here on this heel flap. But other than that, it is so simple.
How does it fit compared to a regular sock?
You know what? The thing that's nice about this is you can make the heel deep if you have a really high instep. So if your instep here is much wider, you can add depth here. This fits me ideal. This is my favorite fit. I like a short row heel second. I hate a heel flap and gusset. Those do not fit me well. I don't like a heel flap. Short row heels fit me second to this is my favorite fit for a regular, like a long sock.
Yeah, I think the only kind of socks I've made have had the heel flap and gusset, so it feels like an undertaking with every single sock.
Yeah, so you're feeling like there's...
it feels fussy.
Fussy,
in the middle of the project.
Yeah.
Where, like, if you could just do the tube and then you have the afterthought, then you can set aside time. Okay, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna make these heels and then be done.
Yeah, I need to try the diamond heel, and I need to try an afterthought heel.
While I'm talking socks really quick, because I got to show you another pair of socks that is this far from being finished.
No-toe socks.
Well, actually, funny you should say that, because this one
Oh.
has a toe,
But nothing
on
else.
the back of the sock. So it's a toe up shorty skimmer sock.
Which colorway is that?
This is bubblegum sprinkles. So I do have one finished sock.
Oh, they're little bitty shorty.
Yeah, so they're little shorty
slippers.
slipper
Yeah.
socks. And this one's finished. And this one I need to increase for the gusset on the heel on this one, and that's where I'm at on here, and I just hadn't. I need to stop and think about it. So I started these, I think, back in like April or May, and I forgot about these until today when I was digging through another bag, and oh, look, there those are. I need to finish these. But I love this shorty skimmer sock concept. They're great. These no-show socks, so they fit really perfect in my shoes.
Nice.
But I'm like to this far. I just need to finish the end of it.
It's like unicorn colors.
Yes, I have a real finishing problem. I'm so good
I don't
at
think you have a
starting
problem with
stuff.
finishing.
No, I have a problem
Not finishing.
not finishing. Yes. Okay, that's it for my socks.
Okay, what am I gonna pull out now? It's like mining.
It's like a big surprise. It's like mining.
Oh, let's pull out one of my own designs again.
Yes.
Except I gotta pull out this mess of needles and
This
yarn.
bag is great though too.
It's huge. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
wow.
What a mess.
Ah,
Yep.
Color work.
Anyways, yeah, this is a Fair Isle stocking cap that I started making. You can see
Oh,
just
I
a little
like
tiny bit of the
that.
design, but it's going to have a snowflake first, and then I want to do
Oh.
like snowmen and trees and things like
Do you
that.
have it like
Cute.
plotted out or graphed out yet what it's going to be, or you're just
Not
kind of
yet.
doing it as you go?
I have the first motif charted,
Okay.
and I'm going to just kind of, I think I want to plan the rest of it out before I continue, just so I can see what it looks like, but I just got too excited and started, so I have like the gauge and everything at least.
How many stitches or what? Like a so when you look at your chart or your graph when you're plotting it out, is it like on a set of like a 4, like a multiples of 4 or 6 or?
Right now I think 5 or 10.
Oh, okay. So then when you look at when you're creating your
Motif.
the motifs and the different on your graph, you're gonna do them in so that they fit in that 5 or 10.
Yeah, pretty much.
Concept.
Kind of like how I really like what are they called? Pacific Knit Co. Or
We were just talking about them earlier.
the
that's what
lady
this
in
is.
Portland who's doing the like doodle cowls and stuff.
Mhm.
That's been really inspiring for me. Obviously, I'm not going to pull
So, like
any
this.
from that, but yeah, I
So
like
these great motifs, and then you can plug them in
Yeah.
wherever you want to.
pretty much what I'm going to do with this is just pick things I like and plot them out.
That's perfect. The
That is
doodles.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's having
Yeah.
a trunk show at Starlight Knitting Society on the 20th.
On the
in
20th.
Portland. Mm-hmm.
Yep, we're gonna go
Yeah.
see her.
This is going to be super, super long because it's
Oh.
a stocking cap.
Oh, like
Um,
a long cap.
Yeah, like
oh,
the
how
kid in
cute.
Christmas Story.
Yeah.
And
Mom,
probably have a
you're protecting
tassel at
me
the
and my
end.
cap, and all you can think of is settle down for a long winter's nap. And those stocking caps.
This is Barocco Vintage DK.
You
that's
like
nice.
that. You are always knitting in Barocco vintage.
That's
I've made
really
a
nice.
sweater
Stuff.
with this already.
It's nice. I mean, it's a workhorse and it's
affordable. Mm-hmm.
It really is.
Budget
Just have a
friendly.
really good price point.
I can't really afford to make sweaters out of like Madeline Tosh or anything like that. But I mean, not a lot of people can.
right.
Yeah,
So
and
that's
you knit what's in your budget, and you knit what feels good for you, and it doesn't have to be. You knit what you
And
can,
that
what you
Barocco
want to.
vintage is
It's
it's
really
a
nice.
workhorse and it's a hard wearing.
Mhm.
Like it will,
Yeah.
it doesn't like
Yeah, it's
you're not
really
too
nice.
worried about it.
Soft.
Yeah, I like it. I think. Okay, so this is the end of my whips. Like this is what I have. I know you guys are like, fuck you.
I have 2 more.
So I made my mom that zigzag scarf for Christmas. Her birthday is in February. So I'm making her a little jar cozy with the leftovers. So you can see how bright green Now that they're not together, you can see how
This
green
surprised
this is.
me. I did not expect this color because I was so used to just seeing a single line of it in between the lime green. Look how good
There's
that
a lime
is.
green next to it. It's so pretty.
It's so great.
It looks different like this than it did in the zigzag.
Yeah.
I love it.
So
Such a great color.
That is Wonderland Yarns, Marianne in Literature Love. And this is Dream in Color, Smooshy Cashmere, Pickleball.
Oh, nice.
And I think the Literary Love was for the local yarn store, local bookstore day. There was a mystery box.
Oh, fun.
And Randy helped me. I said, I don't know if I want to get a mystery box. What if I hate it? And she looks at, I was wearing a striped shirt with multicolored stripes. She goes, well, do you like this color right here? Is that all right? I said, yeah, I like it, okay. She goes, didn't you like it? So it was like a mystery, but I kind of knew. So it was nice.
Randy gave you a hint.
Yeah, she gave me a hint.
Oh, that's
which pushed me
awesome.
into like, yeah, I need to buy it.
How wonderful.
It's rough. So that's all I have for whips right now. I will have more like in a week.
I have 2 more.
Oh, wow, that's it?
Well, because
That you brought to my house.
Bundled them,
bundled all my socks. There's
Oh,
5
yeah,
socks.
okay.
I bundled in one instead of showing one at a
I
time.
could have bundled my hats.
And I have 2 more items that I want to share. And then I did leave a few things at home that are more likely to frog than finish.
And we'll have more as the year goes along.
Oh,
This
actually,
is
I
a
have 3.
whole year long.
I have 3 because there is one I'm definitely frogging.
Okay.
Should I show you that one?
Yeah, show us that one.
So this was Ripple Bralette Ripple Camisole.
So pretty.
I love it. I love it. From Jessie Main. And this is alpaca silk.
It's
Feel
so
that.
nice.
It's so nice.
Ooh.
I will not have enough of it. I will not. And I just dropped a whole bunch of stitches. And it doesn't matter. Because I'm going to frog
It's
this.
like smooth.
It's so good, but I will not have enough. Even in the other, so I have it in a lighter pink and then
I feel that again.
in white. And even with
that's
what I
so
have,
nice.
it's not going to work. And it's not going to work in the fade that I had kind of dreamed of.
So when you frog it, what do you think you're gonna?
Well, this was Blue Moon. No, not Blue Moon. It is Blue Sky. Blue Sky, alpaca silk.
Nice.
Yeah, 50/50 alpaca silk, and it's lovely. I got this on clearance at Eugene Textile Center.
Oh.
And so I bought everything that they had. They only had 2 in the pink or 3 in the pink of this particular color of this color of pink. So I already have a cowl that I wear regularly that's out of this. So when I take this out, I'll find something else to make.
Is that
out
supposed
of it,
to have sleeves?
No, it's just
a
tank.
And you won't have enough.
No, not for what I wanted to do with it and the colors, because it'll end up being a lot more white. This color instead of if I had more of the pink, I'd probably push through and finish it. But I don't know. The color change, I don't love it.
I mean, frog it.
So I'm gonna frog it, and
what
who
it's gonna
knows what I'll make with it afterwards.
God, it's such
Make
nice
frogging
yarn.
fun.
Yeah, and it's gonna be something really nice when I'm done with it. I don't know what though. So yeah, if you have an idea as to what I should
maybe
do
just
with this
reworking
yarn.
the colors. Maybe you want it to be like white on
And
the bottom.
maybe I'll just take.
And just
I don't know. I really don't know what I'll do with
DK?
it. How many yards is it? 146 yards.
Oh.
It's a sport.
Oh, okay.
So that would be about
never
290
used sport.
yards. So it would be about a sport weight. I don't remember. It's not fingering. It's definitely not DK. Yeah,
it's
that's
so
a good sport
soft.
weight.
That's some nice yarn.
I feel like sport weight is so underrepresented.
It is.
But I love knitting with sport though. I really like knitting with
I don't remember the last time I did.
You know who uses
Baby
sport
stuff.
a lot?
Ooh.
I just ordered their yarn today. Spin Cycle.
Oh yeah.
Their
They
color
love a
dyed in the
sport weight.
wool sport weight yarn is so great, and I ordered some today. I can't wait till it comes, and I'll show it next time. It's so good.
Nice.
In fact, it was one of those that I signed up for a notification, so I didn't miss it.
Oh, the colors.
Yes.
Ooh, I'm excited to see it when it comes.
Yeah. Your turn.
I think I have more than 3 whips left. Okay, let's pull out probably my oldest one. This was something I kind of was gonna make for my wedding. It's a shawl. But I decided not to because I just didn't want to keep working on it. I think you guys have seen this at Sit and Stitch.
Yeah.
Let's hold it up above you so they can see the lace.
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, it's so pretty.
This
and
is
now this is the right side, isn't it?
I can't
Yeah, it looks
see
like the right
anything.
side.
Yeah, this is the right side.
Okay.
So yeah, look
Yeah,
at
if
that
you
lace.
show it up there, so
Oh my
It's
goodness.
gonna have moons and stars along the bottom. Like
Look at
Ooh.
that.
that's pretty.
That is beautiful.
that is the waiter shins shawl.
Are you frogging this?
No, I'm not gonna frog it.
You need to here. I don't
Here,
want to
those
lose
ends.
stuff. Yeah.
Here, let me put a little ball on those.
That's pretty. So that's definitely a finish.
Eventually,
Okay.
no time.
It might be a long-term finish. Got it.
Yeah,
You'll finish it
'cause
eventually, kind of a thing.
I find that lace is really, it's really easy for me to get distracted when I knit, and I like to watch things, talk to people while I knit. So lace is kind of hard for me unless I'm really in the zone.
Yeah.
Color work, it's not hard, like tension wise and
see,
everything.
yeah.
But yeah, this is made out of Knit Picks Swish DK,
Oh, I love,
which is so
love Knit
soft.
Pick
Oh
Swish.
my gosh, just squish it.
It's swishy. I love it. And it's so lightweight.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's nice. And it's gonna have stars and moons, you said?
Yeah, so it's a big
And
shawl.
there'll be color work?
Yeah.
No. Oh, the new one.
Okay.
Yeah, and
next
I don't
part.
have the other color on me, but the other color is kind of a deep golden
Ooh.
color.
Let's save those
Thank you.
stitches. I'll put that one on that end. I don't want
Oh,
those.
the stitch stopper.
You don't
That's
want
great.
them.
I know I don't want them. I don't want your stitches to fall off your cords.
Especially in a
You
lace
don't?
pattern.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I hate trying to
Ugh.
tink back or pick up
So
lace
that's
if you
it
don't have a
for
lifeline.
that bag.
That's okay, so that bag
Right.
has been shown. Okay.
Yes. I'm gonna separate that
Right.
bag.
Excellent.
Are you done?
I'm done.
You're
Do you have any
finished? What are you gonna?
There's no
What do you
way.
want to work on next?
I'm gonna finish my mom's cozy
Mhm.
that matches because that's a timeline. I'm gonna. Oh no, I do have one thing
Where's your?
that I already showed in the first part though.
Yeah, you do it.
So I need to do. So this is what I'll be working on the cup cozy, and I will separate these and make cuffs for the leg warmers for a 6-year-old in my life, because that has.
I know one more that you
dates.
didn't show. Here, I'll show mine and then you'll know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So, I'm a few years behind in everything. So I
Oh right.
cast on a muscle burrow. Is that how you say it? Is that the proper way to say
Muscle
it?
burrow,
Muscle
yes.
burrow.
I've been seeing those.
So
everywhere.
I cast one on the top starting part, super fiddly. I did not enjoy the
it's
first
from the top
little bit. Yeah.
down.
So you start with 8 stitches and go around. And so yeah, I just used my rainbow confetti, one of my favorite like contrast yarns, and then I'm using some leftover self-striping of my rainbow confetti stripes, and I love how these colors are coming out. So it's going to be rainbow confetti stripes on the outside, and on the inside I'm going to be using this one. This is Rainbow Magic. It's small segments, small stripes, so it'll be individual stripes, hopefully, if it plans out properly, of this on the inside. So inside out you'll have 2 different hats. Both will have the rainbow confetti for the crown.
Nice.
And we'll just see how it goes.
I don't
I'm
know what
excited about
mine
this
is.
one.
It's in a bag somewhere in this house.
So what is it?
It's my muscle burrow.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know
Out
you
of
have
the
one
cozy
more.
self-striping colorway.
Is that made like a big?
So it creates a
It's a
long
giant
tube. So
tube.
it's a
Tube,
long
basically, that you
tube with
fold into
ends,
the- Yes.
and then you stuck it on the side of it,
Exactly.
and then it inside out. You can have 2 hats.
That's cool. I should
In
make
one. And it's like I could just sit here and knit while we're talking.
It is
Round and round and round and round.
potato chip. Yeah.
Perfect.
I was
Yeah,
like,
I
is she
really-
actually going to start knitting?
Yeah, I will.
She totally will. Yeah.
I
I don't know
will, yeah.
where
It's
mine
your
is.
turn.
It's in the. It's probably on the sofa or something.
I didn't bring any. Well, I brought whips, but
What
I
else
don't
do you
want to work
have?
on them.
Yeah. What else you got?
Oh, it's a mess in there. Okay, I've got my emotional support chicken. that
You're
is-
making
Started
one.
one. Where's Gertrude?
She's right over here. She's spying on us.
It's gonna be all
Oh,
white,
I
just like a
love
classic
it.
Like a classic chicken.
With the orange, red.
Yep.
What do you call this thing? On
A
the-
waddle.
a wattle and
Yes.
a
Comb.
Comb. See, I don't remember.
So I don't know. It'll kind of look like that, I guess.
So great.
I bet you'll never guess what brand of yarn I'm using.
Is it Morocco vintage?
No.
Is it Lion Brand?
Lion
Yes.
Brand.
Lion Brand fisherman's wool.
Oh, that'll make it
Nice and woolly, super, super woolly, and it smells like lanolin.
Oh, it smells sheepy.
Yes.
Nice.
All
That'll
right.
be perfect barnyard.
I feel like that's the best wool that I could find that's at like Joann's or Michael's or something.
Mm-hmm. Lion Brand's
Like
a
real
great brand.
woolly
It's
wool.
a great brand. Lots of fun things and great. They represent all of the different categories or and weights of yarn, and there's something for every project.
Yeah,
I will say, like Joann, I don't know if I've ever seen sock yarn there.
I say there's a couple of brands. I see it more at Michael's, and it's there's Peyton's Croy. That's the one.
Oh, okay.
It's really rough though. That's a really hardworking.
Yeah, but it's a good sock yarn.
It's a sturdy,
Yeah.
hard-wearing sock yarn. So the last one that I have is a project that I started not this past summer, but the summer before in 2022. It was part of the End AIDS Knit Along, and I started it and just
With Gary Knits.
with Gary Knits, Gary Rides, yep, for the End AIDS Knit Along, and this is a shawl. How fabulous those colors are! Of course, they're fabulous. They're rainbow, right? So it's a shawl, and it's done on the bias, so it's gonna have that.
Oh, I like that.
I really love it, and it is called Under the Rainbow. Under the Rainbow by Jennifer Tipton.
Look at, oh my God, I love it.
So two really great examples of a not too rainbowy one and a bright rainbow.
But
and
I like
this kit was done by Maggie at Yarnaceous Fiber, at Yarnaceous, and loved this set. But I already had, I specialize in rainbows, so I already had all the rainbow colors and just made my own kit, and it's ready for the next color. And it's so simple and easy, and it's a really quick, simple knit. I just need to sit down and put a little bit of time into it, like everything else that I have.
I'm just thinking about our Love Note Knit Along starting in a couple weeks.
You guys are all gonna make them.
Yeah, and I'm like, where's that gonna fit in? It's just gonna be another thing.
You know what? I'm gonna have a time crunch and some pressure. That's like personal pressure, not like online. Oh, I might finish it, kind of a thing. I'm looking forward to the Love Note.
Yeah.
And
friendly accountability. That's what I'm gonna start calling things. It's
yes.
not pressure. This is friendly accountability.
Friendly accountability.
We might have to have more meetups during
I think
February
we should, because
to knit specifically on
some
that.
things.
Because if it's a sweater or something like kind of big and monotonous. For me, it's big because I'm a large size. I need
some friendly
people
accountability
around that are like, so pull that out and start working on. Like,
let's
keep
see how
going.
you're doing
Come on,
on
let's
that.
go. Yeah, exactly. What else do you have?
I don't
Olivia?
remember.
You
But
don't remember?
That's all I have.
I'm gonna look in the black hole that is my knitting bag right now. Oh yeah, mittens.
I love knitting bags. There's just so much pretty stuff in there. Oh.
This is a mitten that I've been working on, and it's really long because my hands are ridiculous.
I have long fingers. Yeah,
Yes.
your palm is very long.
Yeah. So, and this is just, I'll start with the yarn. This yarn I got from Off, and I don't remember the exact name of the farm, but the name of the sheep was on the label, and that just made me so happy.
Oh, so you knew what sheep it came from.
Grizz.
Ooh.
It's so woolly,
nice.
and I love right now I'm really into browns. I think I kind of blame Flannel and Pearls for that because he makes a lot of brown stuff.
Love Christopher.
But yeah,
But
here's
brown
my
is such a
mitten
great
so far.
neutral.
It's so woolly.
It's great.
Gertrude, ma'am, get out of the way.
I'm using Tin Can Knits has a free mitten pattern,
yeah.
just a simple mitten pattern, and
Pattern is good.
the weight of the yarn, I think it's about a DK. But with
It's a heavy DK.
with the gauge I was getting, I'm actually following the instructions for the chunky.
Oh.
One of the chunky sizes.
Yeah, it looks a
because
little bit almost like a worsted.
Because they
It's nice.
You can make the mittens in any weight of yarn,
nice.
pretty much, and they have instructions for all of it, which is just perfect.
So it give you like I haven't knit that particular pattern, but does it give you like if you get this many stitches per inch, go with this
Pretty much.
kind of a thing?
Yeah, it's got gauge for each of the yarn weights and needle sizes.
Nice. That's
Great.
great.
That's nice to have those real intuitive patterns that you can kind of just go with and adjust. That's what I think I liked so much about the muscle burrow is that you followed the increases, and then when you got to a certain point, you measured how many stitches do you have in an inch, and it doesn't matter which gauge or which needle size or anything. It's whatever you have. And then when you get to that point, you measure how many stitches per inch, and then here's the instructions for that number.
It looks like an outrageous pattern, but when you
once you get into it and understand at first I was like, how complicated can it be? And then I got the pattern. I was like, why is this so complicated? And then I started, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's pretty simple now that I understand where it was going.
One of those you can't just skip forward and start.
You really need to pay attention to the setup.
It really is a black hole in here. Like, I'm trying to dig out my last one, and I have to follow the thread down into the hole because I have no sense of organization sometimes. Okay, this is actually the very beginning of a swatch, so I don't know if it counts.
It's a baby whip.
It's a little tiny baby
this
whip.
This color?
Oh, that's good.
It is so, that's
Malabrigo.
It's really rich. It almost looks like a caramel.
It's showing up a little more green on camera. It's more, but it's more golden brown here.
Yeah.
But that is nice. I love
chocolate
Malabrigo.
caramel.
Yeah, this is gonna be
sucker.
Like a braided cable sort of thing, and what's gonna happen is I'm gonna make the brim of this hat like on. I'm gonna make it flat, and then I'm going to pick up stitches around it. I'm gonna seam it. Then I'm going to pick up the stitches around it.
Oh, so the cable goes this way.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's for my husband. He thought of the general design, and then I built off that.
This is the hat. This is the yarn you bought when you were at the trunk show.
Yes.
Yes, because he was there with you and you picked out a color.
I helped him, but he picked it out.
Yes, I remember that.
I was like, hey, how about all this yarn? And we're at the Malabrigo section.
Can't go wrong with Malabrigo. You can't. Doesn't matter which color you pick. They're all amazing. Yeah. I'm a sucker.
So there's that color, and then there's Arco Iris, which is always the one that I pick. And it never matches any other skein I have, but I love it every single one.
I have it in every weight.
I love it.
I love
my favorite.
Rosalinda. That's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
There's some great stuff.
Yeah, Fairy Godmother from the Wizard of Oz.
That's perfect.
Or the what's her name? The witch.
Good Witch.
The Good Witch.
Glinda the Good Witch.
Glinda.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
So is that all of the
That's
whips?
it. I saw my
whip
whips.
Parade right now?
I have one more finished object to show, but otherwise I'm done.
Show your finished object.
Okay. So last time I talked about this cowl that I was making. I'd made one for my daughter.
It's the one we referred to as the Post-it Cowl.
Here's my very professional written pattern right here. Here's my pattern. So
and if you order this pattern, it will come on a
Post-it note. And so then I was looking through one of my notebooks, and I'm like, oh, there's the information for Kylie's lovely cowl. And I did this on 11/15/22. The first version I made was for my daughter Kylie, and it's all there. And what's funny is I took pictures of it when I was at her house, so I could try and recreate it. And this pattern matches this pattern.
Look at
just from looking at the picture. I'm like, wow.
Look at you.
Like 120, 118. Add 2.
Wow.
I'm like, wow, I'm so good.
You.
So I cast on 120. Pretty simple. And if I release this pattern, it will be a free, simple, here's this Post-it note cowl. It has this simple braided cable that comes up from the 2x2 rib. And I did a split hem so you can wear it nice around your neck. This is the part that I really
like about it.
That's that's what I like. Yeah, it kind of sits down further on your neck. It does need to be blocked. Yeah. And so it kind of stands up a little bit better. It doesn't just scrunch like right around your neck. It doesn't look like just like a ring around your neck. Yeah. So it kind of gives you this. And I maybe should have even split both sides. But this is from Siren Yarn Co. I got it from Seaside Yarn Shop in Seaside, Oregon. And they are no longer dyeing yarn or as a brick and mortar. They closed down COVID.
Yeah. Are they not dyeing yarn anymore?
I looked on their website. And I can't find any information.
Maybe they were, but they're maybe
yeah. I searched to see if maybe I could find more of this because this is an alpaca.
Can I squish it?
Yeah, it's an alpaca acrylic. So I think it's
interesting.
80-20.
It's really light.
It's really nice and it's really fluffy. And so normally alpaca doesn't have a memory. So when you knit with alpaca or when you wash it, it doesn't spring back. Mm-hmm. That acrylic that's in there helps it to give it some structure. Yeah. So when I wash it.
That is just so, I really might have to make one.
I love it. Do you want to test knit this one for me?
I mean, maybe I just need more whips. I feel like this is like friendly pressure, not accountability, but like friendly social pressure to like maybe have more whips.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of test knitting,
oh yeah,
I can't say any details about the pattern, but Taylor at Needle Fox Arts, she has a new mystery pattern coming out soon. I think it's for a yarn crawl.
Is it for the hat and mitts?
It's for a hat.
I think she's already done the mitts, and now the hat pattern is coming.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to do the hat out of...
is it the one she just asked for knitters?
Yeah.
Knitter? Yeah. I don't know if is it a mystery for the crawl, or is it just not yet released?
It's just not, it's not fully announced yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she just said not to, or what did she say? She said that she wasn't going to post...
like the finished object.
Yeah, right. The FO yet because it's for something else.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I'm excited. I'm going to use a dark
really nice.
DK.
And I think I'm going to use
her last test knit out of.
I think I'm going to use from that same batch that I did, but I'm going to do the wineberry that was all of the colors mixed into that variegated.
So nice
I was digging through all my stuff and I found one skein in DK because I was going to get some from Cozy because they had 2 skeins of that, but it was sock. So then I was, okay, fine, I'll have to pick something else. But then I was digging through some stuff, trying to get organized. Never organized.
Well, because...
And I found it.
We had taken all, because we were like, maybe that was when we gave you a skein of it for the Viviani.
Those were the solid colors, though.
Oh.
The wineberry was all of the colors kind of...
Oh, that's right.
And
that's going to look so
you know, when I like something and I stash it on my special shelf, it's like, I'm going to save this for later. I was glad that I saved one for later.
That's so So are we all testing it?
I think so.
Oh my god, that's gonna be so cool that we can like show it all. Yeah, but like show it like different, colors and different.
It's gonna be fun.
I was thinking of using the one-off that I won.
Yes,
and the autumn rainbows.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't know how it would look, but I think it'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be cool because the texture that's in the pattern, it won't matter where you put them. Like, it won't matter if the rainbows occur during that stitch or where it occurs. I think it'll be great. Yeah. So, more information on that pattern to come. We're going to be all testing that, and we'll share that with you when we have more info and ability to share that with you.
Yeah, right. And I'm just waiting on some last testers before my hat pattern comes out.
Oh, are you looking at me because I need to give you pictures? Is that what's happening? You do a good scary face.
Yeah, pictures, and there's just a
some
couple
feedback
other
and stuff.
people who.
Maybe I'm going to try to get pictures this weekend from my friend.
On her head, on
her head with the pom-pom,
the one that
the perfect pom-pom.
Well, because what I can do is I can share tester photos on the Ravelry page.
I could make a page for it too. I'm not good at I'm just not motivated to make pages on Ravelry. If you go on my Ravelry, there's like pictures like literally from like 15 years ago.
Nice.
And I'm like, this is stupid. It doesn't show anything that I'm working on until this summer with the stitch along got me making Ravelry pages. And I'm like, why don't I do this?
Ravelry is why I know exactly what I made in 2023. So preparing for my video, like I'm already ready to go. I just need to do it. I think I made like 22 things or something like that.
Do you need to borrow the outline tee for that video?
Yeah,
probably. Yeah,
you should take it home. Yeah.
The lighting that I have is not good. But,
don't worry about the lighting. Stop worrying about the lighting. It's going to get fixed real quick. Don't even worry about it.
Oh.
Sometime tonight before 9 p.m.
They're my sponsors.
We're your sugar aunties, benevolent friends, whatever. So I want to know, we have a few more minutes still. I want to know, so Knittress, I asked you this before, real name Olivia, Instagram and Ravelry, and the YouTube channel is Knittress Knittery. So tell people what that means.
What my name means?
The Knittress.
Yeah, where's that come
so if you're familiar with Lord of the Rings at all, you might know about Rivendell. Knittress is just the elven name for Rivendell.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you didn't know that, now you know.
Now you know.
How long have you been on YouTube providing your knitted information, entertainment, and whatever else that is?
I think since this summer, so not very long.
Oh, okay. So like 6 months or so, yeah.
I've been doing roughly one a month, except for this last one I think has been a little bit longer, but it's just kind of the pace that I like. I don't want to do weekly videos. I just don't have the brain capacity for that. I just do kind of monthly roundups.
Yeah, well, it's for you, so you do it on your schedule with what you want, what works for you, and that's the whole point of it. It's yours.
Yeah,
that's awesome. And I enjoy watching yours. It's definitely a different vibe than ours. We're a little bit louder, rowdier, inappropriate.
You guys make me laugh. So
well, when you have two people and we interrupt each other like crazy, so I'm thinking like, God, I wonder if people can understand, because it's like
what people have said though is that like you guys finish each other's sentences.
It's true.
We'll interrupt, but we'll finish like the rest of the story, or
we'll bring up even more things,
details that go in it.
But the energy of your podcast is more relaxed.
Let's chill for a minute, except for when we're looking at old Lion Brand patterns, because
oh my God,
that one felt like the least chill.
I was dying. I was laughing and like remembering the same things. I'm like, oh my God, yes, I remember when everyone was knitting. Yes, knitting with all that, and you'll see that. Like that's how I feel about mohair now. It's like, oh my God, here we go again. I mean, it's not as bad as it was. Well, you can. I'll still be your friend. I like mohair
held with something else in the right piece, but I don't love it just as by itself. I would definitely prefer suri over mohair.
I like the look of mohair. I am not mohair phobic. I'm not like oppressively hating on mohair, but I've been enough times now through the mohair iteration that I'm like, I don't want to fuck with mohair anymore.
And you don't have
and plus I'm big and like it's warm and I'm like, I'm not gonna wear mohair.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Too much. But it looks gorgeous. The stuff that people are making, I'm like, oh, it's so pretty.
Yeah, it is really nice.
So tell us more. Let's see. How long have you been going to Cozy?
Me? Well, I started last year. I think, I started before I graduated college, which was in June. So I must have started going maybe in April, May, something like that. Because I think May, June, that's when my knitting really picked up, because I also started test knitting. I test knitted, 2 vests and a sweater just this summer.
Wow.
They were all out of chunky yarn, but still I felt like a superhero.
To finish that many things, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Like wearable products, like garments.
Yeah.
That's great.
And so, that just kind of, I don't know, made me fall headfirst back into knitting, and it's just kind of been a permanent big fixture in my life ever since, even though I've been knitting for a long time.
Do you feel like the community is because there's Cozy, there's the sit and stitch, we're meeting people. We probably started knitting at Cozy about the same time.
Okay.
Like within those few late spring months is when I probably started coming regularly to the Sunday.
I think it's probably when I started coming back, because I used to come quite a bit before COVID, a little bit after COVID, and then I really started coming. I think actually it was after my summer trunk show that it was like, okay, I'll be there every Sunday. I think that's when So this, in the last year, we've all been gotten more regular at Cozy.
And the community piece really, I feel for me that is helpful. Like if I know that there's going to be people that I can knit with, that know what I'm talking about, that can provide feedback, or that are just excited about the same thing that I'm excited about, and then I can get inspiration, like what are you making, what's going on. So that's always really nice, and I feel like that has kept me, definitely the summer stitch along, or whatever it's called, really, I was like, oh, I got things to do now. I have a mission to accomplish.
You got to
which
get
is
that
helpful
tote
for
bag.
me.
Got to
I
get
have to get the prizes. I have to get the prize.
And you got all the prizes.
All the prizes.
And won a big prize.
And I won a prize. Yeah.
I didn't do it this year because of the test knitting, but probably do it next year.
Yeah, it's
I
fun.
might not be as
Flock.
obsessive, but
It's just something fun to
Oh,
do.
you going to Flock next year in Seattle?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I want to go
okay.
really bad.
When is it? Tell us about Flock.
July?
in Seattle.
August.
August.
August 8th and 9th, I think.
Okay.
It's on my calendar. I'm
Okay.
fairly certain it's in August, but let
So
me look
we'll-
for sure.
so I need to
I'll
start.
find out really quick.
I need to start saving money now to go because it's going to be. I have not been saving money very well. I've not been
Me
good
neither.
about it.
Flock Fiber
I've
Festival.
been really good at supporting my local yarn businesses.
Saturday, August 10th, and Sunday, the 11th.
Okay.
Yeah.
August
8th,
in
9th,
Seattle.
9th, 10th, 11th.
Okay.
It's on my calendar. I already have a hotel booked.
All right.
Oh, wow. Well, I better get on it.
Yeah. I wonder who else is going to be going. I wonder who else from our group. Not that you all at home. Well, maybe they do because.
I don't know,
Hi,
but we're
Mo.
going to be at Flock. Yeah, anybody
Hi,
else
Mo.
from our group
Hi,
want to
Taylor.
join us?
Hi, Deb.
So we are going to run out of time here in about 1 minute.
Oh my
so,
God. Okay.
let's wrap it up. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you, Olivia, for coming and being on our podcast today and hanging out
Check
with
out
us.
her on Imladris Knittery on YouTube.
YouTube, Instagram, Ravelry, all the places. We'll put her name again right here so you can check her out as well.
Somewhere wait, put it right here so I can hold it.
I'll try. We'll see how good my editing skills are. All right, friends. It's
Thanks
good
for
to
joining
hang
us.
out.
Remember, kindness, it's free. Put that shit on everything.
All right. Bye, guys.